Yes, Who that? There go my dog Ed, what it do? What up, Ed Money? Alright, hold on, let me get the angles and the lighting right. Hit that like button on the way in, no question. We can go right there, right now. Right there, good one. What it do though, Ed, baby? Alright, now we up in this thing. What it do? Ready kicking, man, tapping with this young thug situation. Let's see, we gotta be live on all platforms. Alright, here we go. Ain't shit my knee, no question. Alright, so Ed, so what you feel about the interrogation tape? Everybody hit the like button as y'all stepping in, man. This your first time rocking and rolling with us. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the mob. So, man, we got Young Thug, bro. So, what it do? Damn, my eye tweaking. So, we got Young Thug, man. Now, crazily, and I see a lot of people around the internet trying to play favoritism. We cannot play favoritism, man. The same thing that we gave Gunna. And I'm also starting to see a lot of people trying to use this and make it seem like now that Thug did whatever he did, Gunna's not a rat. Let me explain to you why, me personally, I would say Gunna is a rat, right? We all get locked up on a RICO conspiracy charge. You try to do whatever you try to do to take your plea to cop out, whatever the case may be. They tell you the only way that you can get this plea is if you admit to YSL being a gang. Now, you're doing this already knowing that our whole fight, our whole case is as a group, we're not a gang, we're a record label, we're a rap group. So you knowing that that's our fight and you knowing you having to say those words is going to put us in harm's way just to let you go, and you still did that, that's what made you a rat, because we all in this together. And you decided for your own personal, selfish, beneficial gain to do whatever the fuck you did, and that put everybody else in the hot seat. You feel me? Silk, what up? Now, Thug did wrong because you know there's no reason in the world you supposed to be up in that room for 2 hours. That investigation, interrogation, whatever questions that they was asking, that shit wasn't supposed to take 2 hours, and you wasn't even supposed to be back there for 2 hours. Real shit. He said too much from the beginning. He wasn't supposed to say nothing, and you, in his mind, that's why he was in there. You can hear him laughing, you can hear him kind of joking, whatever the case may be. He honestly felt as though that video was never going to come out. He never thought in a million years, I can damn pretty much guarantee, he never thought that video was going to come into the streets. Then he say, they didn't play the video in court because I was trying to save my brother. How? Why did they know anything about your brother? No question should have been answered on your behalf. You should have never mentioned Wayne. You should have never mentioned the Lord Dude, Pee Wee, Roscoe. You should have never mentioned none of these guys. It should have been no need to discuss these guys. For what? So him doing that, he know he was dead wrong. He know better than to do some shit like that, man. Then you got Gunna Now, this gonna be ammunition on him. Salute to everybody that's tapping in, man. As y'all tapping, I see all y'all tapping in the building. I mean, stepping in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Now, Gunna, he gonna use this as an ace in the hole. He got his album out right now. He roll running. He gonna use this shit as a publicity. Like, y'all turned against me. Y'all better turn against him. It then got so bad to the point to where as though motherfuckers are saying the video is AI based. How the fuck? Come on, man. AI. But like I say, this what happen when people idolize motherfuckers and they find out who they really are. People look at rappers, sports figures, entertainers, athletes. They look at these guys like true superheroes. So when they find out that they just normal too, they regular human beings like us, they got feelings, they got emotions. When they get in the motherfucking clothes room, nobody wants to go to jail, bro, that was just eating steak, lobster, pasta, and living a good life. Nobody wants to trade that for some motherfucking prison cell, for some prison bars. Now, granted, you got some motherfuckers that want to do it for an image. Like, they'll do a little bit of time. If they know I only got to do this amount of time and I can make it out, but the reputation I'm going to get from it is going to benefit me. You got some sick individuals that'll do some shit like that. But for the most part, man, nobody that's already solidified making millions of dollars wants to trade that motherfucking life for a cell. And they are willing to do anything to not have to trade that life. What's good, Slim? What it do, Don Dada? What's up, broski? What you feel about this nonsense going on, bro? It's crazy, man. It's genuinely really crazy to me because don't get in the streets. My thing is, bro, don't even involve yourself. And this is why I preach that shit to the utmost, bro. That's why I scream it in every video. Don't get involved. GDK. That's crazy. I was just listening to that shit earlier. I be in them buildings with them. Hit a state. Vernon, that's a one-way. Hot house bottom, broad day. Yeah, babe. What you know about GDK, boy? What you know about that GDK, man? You were voting them. Head tap on phone them. He definitely ain't trying to take his dressing pumps off for some jaggy chains and a jumpsuit. Real shit. And you know Thug already had it hardball. Him wearing the dresses. And crazily, they say he was a head tapper. They say, like, don't let the dresses and shit fool you. Like, that's why a motherfucker put themselves so much, build themselves up so much to where as though even when the motherfucking pigs get you, they looking to see this type of action figure type dude. Whole time they running across you and you know him when you scared. You know it, for whatever the case may be. Once they start talking them football numbers, my nigga Brewster, what he do? Once they start talking them football numbers, weird. Okay, what's up, Mary? Once they start talking them football numbers, man, niggas ain't trying to do that. V, what up, what it do, broski? We in here, man, double platform. We on IG and we on YouTube. I'm a Latin King, GD Folk, Killer King, motherfucking love. Already, family, already. Yo, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Stay tapped in. So where you a Latin King, so I'm guessing what you from New York? Latin Kings hail from where? New York? I wouldn't say Latin, Latina. Oh, yeah, there it is, my future husband. You know what it is, baby. Fool, what up? Facts, I had a dude I knew for 10 years, flipped in 10 seconds. And you know what's so crazy about that, bro? It's always the motherfuckers who we least expect. And this is what I learned me going through my trials and tribulations in the street. People that I thought would never tell, if they did tell, it was people that I know that did tell, those were guys that I thought would never tell. And then the ones that I did think would fold, they ended up holding up crazily. Latin King started in the Rec V. Oh, for real, they come from Chicago too? I did not know that. Chicago definitely got their little chokehold on gangs that spawned from them. You're my dude, Smooth. What it do, baby? What up, though? I never knew that, but the rules of the games didn't change, man. It ain't no more. And if you hear me say in the video today, the streets don't got no rules. They got laws. They got protocols that a motherfucker expect you to obey by, but there is no rules, bro. Even with the motherfucker saying, where is there rules in the streets that tell you, you beefing with a nigga, you can't get up with him, so you go hit the funeral? Since when is kids and elderlies can be involved? Since when is any robbery a good robbery? You can just rob anybody. Since when is running off on a plug thorough shit? Since when is you getting fronted from a nigga not paying your bill because you done fucked up the money getting high? Now you ducked off acting like you want some gangster shit and you took it. You ain't take it, you ran off, you stole the shit. Since when do we allow niggas to compare thieving and robbing to be on the same level and playing fields? There ain't no fucking rules in this shit. What's good, V? My nigga Mo B, what up? Yo, make sure y'all grab them memberships, bro. Can we get 2 to 3 new members tonight, man? Listen, y'all know what it is. Support the platform. Yo, if y'all rocking with the Kid $ Stories with V, let's get the super chats jumping. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man, and join the memberships. They $4. Link is in the bio, man. We kicking it and we growing this family. You hear me? Follow me on all platforms too, man. Stories _ with V on IG. One Stories with V on TikTok. But yeah, man, the streets is at an ugly state right now, man. And the streets ain't never been pretty and ain't never been slick, but at least it had rules. At least it had structure. At least it had motherfuckers that you couldn't just do anything. You at least had to be somebody to have a say-so in certain things, you feel me? Nowadays, it's like, man, as long as the nigga got the money, he ain't got to be thorough. As long as he got the money, niggas is bagging his plate. Well, weird shit. The video's been lit, bro, man. Salute, bro. Thank you, man. Listen, we just getting started, Mo. We just getting warmed up with this shit. You definitely right, my nigga. Be there in a moral compass and cold conduct amongst the origins of the streets. Real shit. Real shit. Now that shit then just got watered down and phony. Motherfucker don't abide by nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, that's why I tell a person, don't get involved in this shit, because it ain't no winning in this shit. It ain't no winning. You gonna end up in a position to have to show who you truly are. And if you ain't built for the shit, you gonna end up telling. When you tell, that's gonna put you in a whole nother set of motherfucking troubles. So why even go through the shit? Why even waste your time? Why even put your peoples in a position to have to either come visit you in a cell or bury you in the fucking ground? It's a lose-lose situation, bro. Lose-lose. Fellas, love y'all on IG, man. Make sure y'all tab in with us on YouTube Stories with V. We ready to go live on TikTok. Like, why even put yourself through this shit, bro? It ain't worth it. But it's what's going on out here these days, bro. That's the temperature. Then you got Wife and Lucci. That's crazy. They say Thug was responsible for shooting Lucci mother house up. Y'all go through all that shit just for you to go and just for you to get locked up and want to tell. Come on, man. And that be the thing. Motherfuckers be the leaders of the group. Motherfuckers be leaders of the crew. But then don't want to take the leader responsibility. Like, that mean, yo, when you the boss, the same way that you get all the praise for when shit going good and you get all the good feedback and you the big man and this, that, and the third, you got to be that same guy when it's time to take the hit. When it's not going good. When it's time to sit down and do that motherfucking time, you got to be the same guy. But people don't understand that. They think the streets is just shit that they see on TV. All right, we got it. We live. And I'm really tripping off the fact that a person really said it was AI. Like, come on, man. We can't be that. That go to show you the point picking shit, though. That go to show you the favoritism that a person have. Because now when we seen what Gunna did, it wasn't no ifs, ands, buts, or thoughts about it. Motherfucker called that boy a rat. And let me ask y'all, what do y'all label Gunna? Did Gunna tell? Just to make sure we all on the same page here. Do y'all believe Gunna told? Hold on, y'all. Let me pull the chat up on the lap teasy, on the lap breezy. Black say, we've been saying the reality is MF is going to tell, so why are we still surprised when the motherfucker do it? See, me, I ain't surprised because I already know the type caliber of this shit. I already know what be going on. See, my thing is, I be more so like, damn. I would think a motherfucker wouldn't tell already knowing the odds that's up against him. But especially Thug, the way that he was going super hard on Gunna, the way that he was leaning on him, the way that he just was making it seem like he was so thorough. And what I mean by that is he won't go with the fact of, I ain't pointing the finger at nobody, but the fact that you sat down with them peoples for 2 hours, the fact that you named others in crime, in criminal activity, you know you was dead wrong. And for you to be the head and the boss of the organization, and for you to do that, of course you had niggas like Woody around you. Of course you had niggas like Roscoe around you. Of course you had niggas like whoever else that did some wicked and wild stuff, because this is the type of person that you are. What's up, y'all, man? As y'all step in the building, hit that like button. Easy, I see you. Oh shit, Silk the Silk, what it do, baby? Run them likes up for me, y'all. Hit them hearts, hit them hearts, hit them hearts. Share the live out, share the live out. Follow us on YouTube Stories with V. We cutting up, man. But yeah, man, it just be wicked and wild to me. And out of everybody, they saying YF and Lucci had the most solidest crew. And like I say, I so much don't care about the shit. I ain't even looking into the case. But like I say, salute to Lucci and his mom, man. You know, everything he went through. They say he lost a loved one in the situation. Mama love house got shot up. So for you to do what you do, and he still say he riding around with that motherfucker on him. Yo, you dropping a YouTube video tonight? Hell yeah, we already dropped, bro. We dropped that shit probably like an hour ago. It's out right now. Definitely go tag them with that. So, man, shout out to Lucci and them, man. Y'all saying Kodak. What's going on with Kodak, man? Kodak, that's another harsh reality of this rap game, man. The motherfucking drug abuse. And we was talking about that last night, yo, how people turn to them damn drugs to escape reality. And I feel as though Kodak is fighting something. I don't know if it's him missing his old life as far, because you can have money and still be broken, bro. So Kodak probably, yeah, he's still making money, but he ain't got his friends around him no more. Him and Jack Boy beefing. I just feel like he think, man, shit ain't the same. He feel like shit ain't the same. You feel what I'm saying? He missing something. And he turned into drugs, and that shit is slowly but surely really turning him the fuck up, man. He getting skinnier. It's like he losing his marbles, man. It's like he losing his mind. And it's sad, because that's a true GOAT. That's a legend. Ain't nothing worse than seeing somebody with all the potential in the world waste that shit and let that shit lose them, or lose them to motherfucking drug abuse. We got DMX. We got Omar from The Wire. We got Kevin Samuels. Like, it'll be some bullshit if we lose Kodak to that. Drugs eating him up, man. That shit is tearing Kodak alive, man. I was looking at a video the other day. He was in the studio when he first made the Kodak dance. He was fresh out of his joint. He was chubby, fat face, healthy, skin glowing. You see him now, it's like, man, he look like he weigh 100 pounds. You know it's serious when your face start getting sucked in. Once you start losing the weight, that's the first sign. But once it start getting to your neck and your face, that shit is really starting to get to you now. Now it's really eating you the fuck alive. And for you to be a GOAT, for you to be a legend like you is, man, come on, man. You can't go out to no shit like that. That's why motherfuckers was mad at niggas like DMX. Like, you know, BG and them when the New Orleans wave had they little run. You feel what I'm saying? As far as like niggas, and I told that in the story the other day. It was a point in time where motherfuckers was popping perks in the city, popping the bars and all, and I was scratching, leaning. Broads thought that shit was slick. Niggas thought that shit was slick. Motherfuckers tried to turn that into some, if you was getting high and popping the pills, you was thorough. It's like when you go over to jail when motherfuckers say, man, if you don't toot you a flute, the motherfucker will make you think if you not snorting something off of a spoon, you a chump, because that's just the law of the land. No, the fuck, I'm not doing that shit. The fuck, I rather, man, no, you niggas is crazy, bro. But that be the monkey see, monkey do follow with shit. That be the monkey see, monkey do follow with stuff, you with me? And nah, you just can't get with that, man. Who else? Lean. That's like that lean shit. Lean fucking the industry up. Everybody want to be a lean head. Everybody want to act like they been sipping lean. Motherfuckers is willing to go broke paying hundreds, paying fucking thousands of dollars for some shit that they probably really don't even like. Half of the time, they probably getting burnt for the shit, but this is how far a person to go to keep up an image. This is how far a person to go to keep up with the Joneses. They are willing to, just like the perks. Niggas is cool with taking fake perks now. Nigga don't care about taking the fake, the motherfucking fentanyl pills or the chalked up pills, the pills that's pressed, because a motherfucker looking at it like, man, I'm a gremlin. Come on, bro. BG and them used to really be tripping. No, Turk and BG were literally junkies. Yeah, real shit. And Turk admitted like real life functional addicts, you feel what I'm saying? And they looked at it like they wasn't junkies because they had so much money. And that be the confusing mindset of an addict, like especially one that got money, like a drug dealer, nigga that's drinking the lean, nigga that's popping the pills, whatever the case may be. They don't think that they junkies because they still got a little bit of money in their pocket. They still dressing clean. They still showering. They still got a car. They look at a junkie as somebody that's homeless, laid in the streets. But no, it ain't no difference. They do heroin. They do powdered heroin. You do liquid heroin. You feel what I'm saying? You do pain reliefs. They do straight smack. So it ain't really no difference, but a motherfucker try a lie to theyself to make theyself feel like they better than. To try to make theyself look like I'm not doing the same thing as this person when you're literally doing the same thing as that person. A doctor would tell you you're doing the same thing as that person. So it's a dirty game out here, man. It's a cold, cold world, bro. It's a cold, cold world, man. That's why I say you gotta really have your head on tight. You gotta really know what you trying to do out here, and you gotta stick to the plan. Whatever plan you got in your mind, you can't fall victim to the distractions. You can't fall victim to the motherfucking what the next person say, what this person doing, trying to be like this person or be you. Do what God called you to do. I was looking at something earlier. Charleston White talking about he ready to go on a world tour, slandering thug. Then you got these chump ass platforms. They give them the platform to do this shit, but just a week ago, you said, oh no, I'm done with Say Cheese. I'm stepping back from Say Cheese. I ain't really rocking with him right now. Then as soon as this thug shit happened, just how quick you is to use them. You say the first person you going to is Say Cheese. And Say Cheese so green, he don't really fuck with Charleston. He just in it for the money too. You gonna let him on your couch after he just said last week he wasn't even fucking with you. So that go to show you it ain't no morals and it ain't no principles in this game. It ain't nothing but all for self, bro. All these motherfuckers is for self. And if they can't monetize or capitalize off you, they don't even want you around. Look at Vlad. Vlad the trendsetter of this shit. Vlad was the first one that set the standard. Vlad is the bar of using people. Get somebody on my show, make them talk, pay them a little bit of money, way less than I know I'm gonna make them incriminate themselves, talk about somebody, start some type of beef, start some type of indictment or investigation, then make my money and go ahead about my way. I was watching an interview with him today talking about, yeah, when YouTube first started, I was still DJing and hustling on the side. Like, he tried to make it seem like he was selling drugs on the side of shit. Like, Vlad, shut the fuck up. But that go to show you again how much people want to be down, how much people want to make it seem like they was doing this, that, and the third for what? You was a DJ, little white boy from California. You wasn't motherfucking hustling. Come on, man. You already told us you was a good kid. You wasn't really getting into nothing. But now you trying to throw the little twist in there to make it seem like you relatable to the struggle because motherfuckers call you a culture vulture. No, you are a culture vulture. You literally vulture off of our culture. You don't do right for nobody. Even when people tell you about how they do right for their family and shit. Michael Vick told you if he went to the bank and found $1 million and his friends were there, he would break them off. He asked them why. What the fuck? You a millionaire, my nigga. Why wouldn't I help people that was in the struggle with me? Why wouldn't you want to help people that you love? You made all this money. Fuck you. You can't take it with you when you go. You can't take none of this money with you when you go. Why not do for some motherfuckers that's here? God blessed you with all this. Why not bless somebody else? And I was telling somebody that earlier today too. They were saying like, do money change you? I said, no, money just show you exactly who you is, man. If you a fucked up person and you get money, you just gonna be even more fucked up. If you a good-hearted person and you get some money, you just gonna be even more of a good-hearted person because you able to do more for people. God blessed you, so you blessing others. That's the type of person I am, but yeah, man, them Vlads and Adam 22s and the no jumpers and all them, man, them niggas just get people on there and fuck people. Just imagine how many people posed to be successful, like, could have really had a shot if they would have came on these platforms and did a real life interview, not talked about no street shit, no gangster shit. They just promoted their music, told their life story, and wanted to get involved in the industry. Man, you know how many stars we would have, but instead, niggas like Adam and them get all the young niggas from Chicago, Atlanta, Detroit, Texas. He get all these niggas on their show, and the only thing he asks them is who y'all beefing with, who y'all shot at, who the last nigga you shot, what pack you smoking, when did you first get arrested, what drugs you selling, why y'all beefing, you gonna kill this nigga or that. Like, come on, bro. You stirring up shit that you don't even know nothing about. You from California, why you worried about who killing each other in Chicago? That shit ain't got nothing to do with you. Sit your ass in the middle, boy. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Niggas always write dumbass shit. He really thought that shit was cool. Grown ass man, write some old Wayne rhyme shit. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, though, man. We gotta get back to the basics, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get back to doing the right thing. Goofy. You wrote that shit, Goofy. Goofy. He's a goofy man. A goofy man. That boy Goofy, I can't lie. What the fuck your name say? Nick said, I don't even trust people that got numbers in their name, nigga. Your name 101. Shut up. Get away from me, you dweeb. Yeah, me. Who else was cutting up today? Yo, hey, yo, who y'all, what y'all feel about my Ravens, yo? Talking about 1988 times. Nigga, we ain't talking. Nigga, it's 2025. Nigga, we talking about Young Thug talent. What the fuck? Don't you know that happened yesterday? Shut the fuck up. In 1988, nigga, don't you know I wasn't even thought of? Fuck born, I wasn't even thought of. Yeah, you crazy, boy. Oh, talking about 1988 times. My bad, mixed it. My bad. Yeah, forget that chump ass nigga. Get him, bro. Get him. Backfired on you, Max. No, Max, my man. I just ain't know. My bad, Max. You know I show love where love at. My fault. No, that's on me, bro. That's on me. I read it wrong. You know, it's always the goofies. We both trying to fucking talk to this goofy ass 1988 nigga. He hit the subscribe button. Mystics, I hope you already locked in the subscribe, but you know we already family. That shit ain't about, man. We just on here kicking it. Hey, yo, we got these sports fanatics on here, man. Who y'all favorite football teams, yo? What y'all teams looking like this year, man? You know me, of course, a Ravens fan. Let's see if I can get my team colors on here since we talking about them. Oh, yep. Look at how God worked. I say let me get my Ravens team on here. The very next color that we swapped to was purple. Let's go, man. We on Raven time right now, man. Welcome to the Raven Dome right now, man. We in the turn dome with it right now. We in that turn dome with it right now. We on TikTok. Get them subscriptions up, man. Get them subscriptions up. Micah Parson traded to the Jerry let him go to the Packers? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I thought the Cowboys was gonna give him his money. I was watching Shannon Sharp and them talk about that shit. I honestly thought they was gonna pay that man. Selfish. Look at that shit, bro. Jerry Jones got all that money. Dynasty fucking football team. Dynasty organization. You try and hold up on paying a motherfucker that you know worth the money. Like, you know he worth the money, but this the fucked up part. All the publicity and back and forth that shit bought with Micah, he done probably made so many much millions. He probably like, fuck that shit, let him go now. I done made the money that we was gonna pay him. Instead of him just saying, all right, I made the money, now I can pay him. He like, no, I done made the money, now let him go. And I hope the Packers pay him hella bread and he cut up over there. I hope he do his thug dizzle. They talking about Cleveland Browns, I don't know, man. I don't even want to think about the Browns, yo. Y'all already know what's going on with the Browns and they madness. The Browns ain't got no goddamn common sense. But I heard they let Kenny Pickett go, and I heard Shiloh got picked up by the Steelers. If that's true, that's a perfect fit. Media got too involved. Yeah. Well, with what though, Tay? Tay, which one? About the Micah Parsons thing or about this the Cleveland Browns joint? Cleveland, oh, they tripping, man. They tripping. I heard Cleveland let Kenny Pickett go. Let Kenny Pickett go. And it's the thing, they hit back to fucking ego, bro. Cleveland Browns know that Shador the Micah situation. Yeah, it was too much. It was too much going on, bro. But you know, that's the shit that Jerry lived for. And I'm not even a major football fan. Don't let me confuse y'all, fool y'all. But when I do be tuning in, and I'm trying to get us caught up on sports, like the football season is coming up. I do want us to come on here, you know, on at nighttime on the lives, kicking about a little bit of the football recaps for real. Because like I say, we building a platform. We tell our stories on here, but we do it all as well. We ready to start getting into our evergreen content. But as far as us doing our live streams, this is when we just pull up, kick it, chop it up with each other. We talk about everything. We're a family here. Whatever y'all want to talk about in the chat, whatever questions y'all got, whatever topics y'all got, always remember, yo, this is when y'all get y'all shit off because we're a family. It's not just my platform, it's our platform. That's why I named us the V Mob, bro. I'm V, and this the mob. This is a mob of people that's not mobbing behind me or in front of me. Y'all mobbing with me. We eye to eye. We side by side. You feel me? That's why it's the V Mob. Oh, they got that baby blue. All right, we can go RGB. Y'all want to go RGB for a little minute? Let's rock out right here like this, real shit. I'm going to start some football content too. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. My nigga, this one thing I learned about this content game, bro. Everybody and everything has a lane, bro. It's motherfuckers that's on here just talking about people toenails. They got a fucking 100,000 subscribers. Like, you just never know who is intrigued or interested in the same motherfucking things that you is, bro. But it's 100 million people that like the same shit you like. And a person to be like, man, no, this shit weird. People don't like this shit. But like I say, it's probably more people that like that weird shit that you like than you think that like the so-called normal shit. It's all about just marketing yourself, staying consistent, and chasing your motherfucking dream. Is you gonna be willing to stay through this shit when the times get hard, when it ain't all ups and you got them down times, is you gonna still be consistent and chase your dream? That's what this content shit done taught me. It's about who gonna be the most consistent, who gonna learn how to adapt, and who gonna learn how to motherfucking, you know, grow with the time, because everything is always consistently evolving. I'm always having to learn a new software, learn what this is, learn what this means, learn how to make this look better. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm always tapping in with y'all, trying to get that feedback. Like, okay, what type stories do y'all like? Okay, do y'all want longer stories? Do y'all like the type angles that I'm giving? I'm ready to buy another camera. I'm investing in the ring lights and shit like that. I'm investing in that good camera quality, the way as though in a couple of months, bro, our studio setup is gonna be like a real life fucking movie set or a news, like how a sports center is, how they got the broadcast setup. That's how our office gonna be, bro, like a broadcast station. You see us right now, we on the RGB lights, you feel me? This is new for us, but we learning this is the shit that's popping in 2025. This is the shit that's growing. You giving your audience something to stay engaged with, something to stay in tune with, you feel me? So, we getting it together, we getting there. Let's see, this motherfucker got hella light selections though. Oh, okay. Let's rock with this one for a minute. That's the infrared beamer right there. That's the infrared. What's y'all favorite type story? Like, let me ask y'all this. What's y'all favorite type of content, bro? Like, when y'all strolling through during the day, what's the type of content that y'all watching? What are y'all interested in? You heard me. Y'all like watching how-to videos, sports videos, crime stories, street stories, prison stories, motherfucking gladiator stories. What type of content is really dominating the algorithm right now, bro? That y'all been tuning into lately? I ain't gonna lie, I really like this vibe. I'm ready. Next week I'm gonna buy my son one of these to have in his room. Chicago 88 410 Dreams. What it do, baby? Home team. I hope and pray you already subscribed. Let me see what he talking about. Who that is right there. Let me tap in with him. Let me pull him up. We gonna have the monitor right here on the wall too, so when I pull something up, y'all can see that shit with me. Chicago 88. Don't nothing pop up. Oh, wait. Hussein's official? I watch a little bit of everything. He talking about Chicago Senior 88. What the fuck is going on? Chicago Scenes 88. I see he got some I see he got a King Von story. So what, he just do straight Chicago content? Damn, that shit on my hold on. Chicago 88. Okay, Scenes Official. It says Scenes Official Media, the story of King Lil Boo, founder of 600 Back of the Yards inside Chicago, most dangerous. Okay, Southside Gang War. Okay, I see what he got going on. So what, do he do like live vlogs and shit like that? Yeah, see, Chicago different. Hell no. This shit right here?
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of animosity, I'm gonna say that. You know, I say we run this area right here.
See, the one thing, he sounded like DJU.
For sure. It's a lot of animosity, I'm gonna say that.
Thug ran it. Yeah, he did, Luke. I'm gonna have to say he did, bro. Now, let me say this. I'm gonna say Thug told. What do I mean by he told? He told the police that Roscoe P shot a gun. He said, what? When they told me that Roscoe shot the gun, I was like, what, him? Because, you know, he ain't really got the nuts like that. And then whatever he said about the Lil Wayne and drugs, I just feel as though he broke the code by even sitting down and talking to them peoples for 2 hours. You rich, you wealthy, you was comfortable over the jail. Like, it got to the point where people thought you was so comfortable, they was making skits of how you was running the Wright Street jail. So why the fuck are you sitting down with investigators for 2 hours talking about other people, even naming them, speaking their name, confirming their name? Anything is against the code. So that's why I say he did wrong, Luke. No. Well, I don't know, bro. Don't nothing pop up when you type in Chicago 88 Dreams. Look, we typed in Chicago 88, and this will pop up. So I don't know what you're talking about, bro. See, the rapper who M1'd 11 people, Bloodhound Lord Jeff, and that's crazy. Shorty ain't nothing but 89 pounds. They say Shorty was hitting buckets. That's the page right there. Yeah, click that. We did. That's what we just was looking at.
Eventually, Doma from Jaro would kill slow folks from Squirt Town. Then in late September 2011.
Okay, the intro legendary, never change it. What the intro is. Let's see what he talking about on the intro. Damn, it's just hella people that got clipped. Yeah, okay. We got Lil Steve, Brick City, Dome, Gyro City, Lil B, EBT. All right, that's the dude. They say Lil B. They say Shorty was crazy. He was putting the wigs on, going to spank something. Tutu from Gyro. All right, these a lot of people that Butter be talking about, huh? Jizzle from Squirt Town. Okay, and I guess what he just be, motherfuckers crazy. What? You think Thug told? I'ma say he broke the code, Dre. I'ma say he broke the code. You know, he already know, man. Him sitting down with them peoples talking for 2 hours, him saying anything about another man having a gun, another man committing a shooting, another man dealing with anything with drugs. You speaking those words to an investigator, to a police officer, to somebody that's trying to incarcerate you and the team, you broke the code. And I'm pretty sure we all can agree on that. And what you feel about it? I broke down this page, but you might have missed my comment. Do more haters come with success? Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Because it's gonna be a lot of people that feel as though like it ain't even that they hate you, it's either that they envy you or they just purely want with what you got. It's like, man, why the fuck he got that? Why the fuck she got that? Why they can't be me? Man, I do that. I'm supposed to be right there. So what I've come to learn is it don't really be hate, it be more so jealousy and envious. And then once they finally like get to meet you or they finally see what mission that you really trying to achieve, and they be like, oh, all right, shit, you gotta respect that shit. Now, some people is just natural haters. It's like the more success you get, when you one of them niggas that made it from out of the hood and you make it to the NFL, everybody happy for you or want you to make it while you still in the hood. But once you make it to the league and you not around no more, you gotta be at training camp, you on TV, you traveling around the world, you fucking winning Super Bowls and shit. Now motherfuckers look at it like, well, he think he better than us. Nah, nigga, he doing his job. He can't be hanging in the hood all day and he a fucking NFL running back. He got to be at training. He got to be at signings. He got to be at fucking media, watching film. He got shit to do. And a motherfucker don't understand that when a person don't got shit to do, they never understand a person with a busy schedule, bro. If you got time, you ain't got no money. If you got money, you most likely ain't got no time to be bullshitting. And people don't understand that. They want to mix friendships with business. Like, no, this shit ain't personal. It's business, bro. Niggas is trying to accomplish a dream. Motherfuckers is trying to achieve a goal. Motherfuckers is trying to make sure that our bloodlines is taken care of. Just because you not on that time and you still thinking about getting high and fucking around with the broads and shit, bro. Niggas ain't on that. Niggas is on elevation time. Niggas is on really like trying to make sure these next 2 to 3 to 5 years of our life, we putting in that motherfucking work so we can be comfortable, we can relax, we can kick back. We see niggas like me, I see that it's a way on the internet, bro. I'm not trying to be on here playing around. I'm trying to really build my foundation, build my brand, and build my motherfucking empire to take care of my motherfucking family. That's it. So if you still thinking about getting high and bullshitting and partying and thug talk, I'm not on that shit, bro. I ain't on that shit. I ain't been active in the street in the last 2 fucking years. And a nigga asked me like, bro, you don't think? No, nigga, I know what the fuck. The streets know who I'm is. That shit don't change. If you feel like you gotta be selling drugs to be a street nigga, you feel like you gotta be actively outside to be a street nigga, that mean you was faking, bro. A real street nigga, that shit just in us. It's just where I come from. My ethics, my morals, my principles, my demeanor come from the struggle. I can't change that. Just because I'm not selling drugs, robbing, or finessing a nigga, that don't mean I ain't who I'm is. That's just who I'm is. Them football numbers be having niggas real chatty, real shit, bro. And I said the same motherfucking thing when a nigga get in them back rooms and they start hearing them 30s and 40s and you the boss, you the leader, we gonna give you the most time. Motherfuckers don't be trying to swap out them fucking... You just think about it, bro. You was just living life in a mansion. You just was driving Rolls Royces, sleeping with the baddest women in the world, and you really had to go to an 8x8 cell and fucking sleep on a fucking hard cot. Come on, man. Niggas ain't trying to do that shit. Do what it do, baby. What up, homie? So when they get in them rooms, they start to fold, bro. They start to panic. They start to panic and they start to realize, like, man, I ain't really spend the rest of my life in here. Y'all sports bet? No, but listen, I told myself one day I'm going to have one of my supporters on here that knows something about sports bet. Nope. I don't sports bet because I don't know nothing about it, but I've been waiting for somebody to pull up and say, V, I got you. I do the sports bet shit, hit the DM, bop, bop, bop. I seen, I be watching Zip with the Drip. I seen the nigga had, in his chat from his live stream, had came in there and he fucked with the page. He was a professional sports bettor. He started putting them on the bets and shit. I said, I'm gonna run across one of them one day. What's up, Dre? You the sports bet man? What's up? It don't surprise me when none of them tell it's inevitable. Yeah, but it be just how hard they go on the real nigga shit. Like the way that he was leaning on Thug, you wouldn't have expected or thought that he had a 2-hour interview somewhere. Just off of the fact of how hard he was leaning on Thug, like the fact, like you doing that, let us know, or are you overstood on principle? All the accolades and clapping up that nigga was giving Thug, and that's probably why Lucci was looking at y'all clapping up for this nigga. Y'all don't even know what the fuck really going on. Lucci probably been new, but he ain't give a fuck. He was fighting this case. All his niggas stood solid from what we hearing and what we know. So a big thumbs up to them, you know, but Yeah, that's probably why Lucci was looking like, man, y'all praising this nigga whole time here, turkey. Stink Bud, what up? Why is that crazy, Ed? It's crazy that all them YSL guys turned out to be Flaw Mondo as well. Yeah, I seen something with the nigga YSL Mondo talking about Pee-wee, you's a fucking fool. He said, nigga, what the fuck? Nigga told on you and you still talking about a nigga ain't telling on you. We heard him tell on you. Be honest, Thug looked like a zesty, knew he would tell, man. Yeah, when he first came out with the dresses and shit, I just ain't understand that. Then it was like I tried to get a nigga the benefit of the job, not with the dresses and shit. Once he got booked and they said, oh, all right, he been a thug and this, that, and the third, I'm like, oh, all right, maybe he was one of them. You know how the Chicago niggas be, got the blonde hair. Some of them be wearing the golf style shit, but they just rock and roll, get wild. I thought he was one of them. You see how young boy got the world now. He a stone cold head tapper, but he wearing black nails, getting eye piercing, earring piercings. Like, I tell a nigga this, bro. I'm a man all the way through. My mother ain't never got nothing pierced on my body. Since a baby, I ain't never had my ears pierced, my nose pierced, my toes pierced, my shoulders pierced. None of that shit. My mother knew, nigga, this, nah, my baby a soldier. He ain't gonna like earrings and rings and piercings. I don't do that. No disrespect to nobody that do, but thugs, some niggas be taking it overboard. They be wearing the star earrings with the black nail polish, the pink nail polish, the mini skirts. You just seen something with Lil Baby. I don't know if it was photoshopped or not, but he had the crop top on with the little damn near mini skirt shorts. Like, come on, man. Color dreads, yeah, you know niggas be having the motherfucking blonde dreads and shit. Some niggas wear the ballies in they dreads. When California niggas had the little two braids with the bally balls in there, like, you know, a little certain shit that a motherfucker be doing. So you be like, oh, all right, maybe him wearing the dresses was his little I'm super dangerous warning sign, nigga. I'm so dangerous, I wear dresses and skirts, nigga. I'll bless a nigga out this bitch in a mini skirt. Boom, boom, boom. Imagine a nigga spanking something in a mini skirt. That's vicious. That's dangerous, dummy. A nigga come across the news for an M1 in a crop top and a mini skirt with a mini Uzi. Grrr, pop, 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 pop. Oh, hell no. You gotta watch these zesty shooters these days, man. Call them boys the zesty crew, man. They get out here getting zesty tater chip on a nigga, man. Try and send something. Yeah, be bit. Let's see our next color wave. That one pretty cool. All right, let's go right here. Peep the last comment, V. Whatever Mondo told Fannie Willis, that's the lawyer video. Okay. Whatever Mondo told Fannie Willis when he was using her as a lawyer sparked her interest to indict the whole gang. Damn. So what's the broad name? What's the lawyer that was Pee Wee Longway lawyer that ended up getting caught up in all this like bullshit? Cause she was so busy trying to be down. What's her name? What's her name, y'all? That's Fannie, I believe. Okay. Right. Because he said Fannie Willis. Okay. Because that's what I thought her name was Fannie something too. Yeah, she was on some wicked and wild. She was one of them ones that got caught up in the nonsense. What I mean by that is she was too deep in, like, she really thought she was one of them members. She really thought, like, you know what, I'm from the hood. Like, no, you're the lawyer, but we're going to make you feel so good because you spanking these fucking cases. Yes, you can throw up the Crip set. Yes, you can throw up any gang sign you want to. We don't give a fuck. Long as you keep spanking these cases and beating these motherfucking charges, you can throw up the fucking Empire State Building if you want to. Straight up. Then I had straight to indicted. One thing about Atlanta is so corrupted but fake structure. Like, they let you do whatever the fuck you want to do until they don't want you to do it no more. And then they just hit you upside the head because they was just letting you get away with so much shit. In Atlanta, you could run a fucking multi-million-dollar fucking bar empire and never have a legal liquor license. And as long as you doing right for the city and you giving giveaways and givebacks and shit, nobody won't fuck with you. The minute you start doing some shit that they not with or they not getting they cut, they coming in, they hitting the permits, they sending the health inspectors in there, they giving you parking tickets, they towing trucks. Now you got a whole indictment going because you was selling haze and fucking coke out the back of the fucking bar. Now they blitzing your shit because they mad you ain't doing back to school giveaways this year. Atlanta be on some bullshit. Fannie Willis is a state prosecutor, bro. She indicted Donald Trump. Okay, so what's the lawyer name? What's the lawyer? I'm ready to look it up. I'm going to find that name. Pee Wee Longway lawyer. Okay, that's her name, Nicole Fegan. Yeah, meet Miss Got Proof, the LeBron James of the legal world. In Atlanta, Fegan, let's see what she say. They got a whole little report on her. She was vicious. She was thinking shit. Meet Miss Got Proof, the LeBron James of the legal world. Atlanta attorney Nicole Fegan is changing the game. That's her. That's Fegan. I don't ever network. 28-year-old criminal defense attorney Nicole Fegan tells me on the phone. Sentiment that resonates an attorney myself. I've always found networking unnatural and uncomfortable, particularly when other lawyers are involved, most of whom are conservative white men. Not my ideal audience, but Fegan is changing the game and providing hope where it's not much existed before, particularly not in law and especially not in this column. I just do Instagram marketing, Fegan tells me, on her client outreach strategy. And in fact, it was after a friend alerted me to Fegan's Instagram that I became fascinated by her. All my lawyer friends are secretive as hell on the internet. We're constantly monitored by our local bar association to pass. We must pass a moral character test. This renders us paranoid to share anything on the internet that might jeopardize our career. In sharp contrast, Fegan Instagram feed features her posted with guns and large stacks of money. Props, of course, she assures me, I know my best prop gun, I know the best prop gun guy in Atlanta, and wearing merch promoting her trademark slogan, Got Proof, over blunt smoking red lips. In Atlanta, Fegan is frequently known as Miss Got Proof, a moniker that took off after she represented local rapper Pee Wee Longway. She tripping. Who Thug told on? He told on the nigga Pee Wee Roscoe. He said that he shot a gun, and I believe he said something about transporting the drugs for Lil Wayne. And even if he didn't say that, the fact that he sat down, this is my thing. I'm gonna say he broke the code. The fact that he sat down with the police, being the leader of a gang and the head of the indictment for 2 hours, when it only took 2 seconds to say, man, no more questions. I plead the fifth, wait till my lawyer is present. The fact that he did that interview and I heard him giggle and laugh while talking to law enforcement, that let me know that's not the guy that I want quarterbacking the team of the indictment. I don't want you as the quarterback on the indictment if you in there giggling and laughing with the police that's trying to give us fucking life plus 50. He was in that bitch for 2 hours. AC, 2 hours? He cannot be our quarterback in there for 2 hours. It only take you 2 seconds to say, lawyer, I plead the fifth, man. No rap. I'll wait till my lawyer be present, man. Y'all boys have a blessed day. You ain't even got to be disrespectful. No disrespect, guys, man. I plead the fifth. No comment. I'm going to just wait for my lawyer to get here, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Take me back to my cell, please. And get me back out of here, man. I ain't got no rap for you hoes. Is it any black and white? There isn't any black and white, but what there is audio. And that's another thing that's fucking up the game these days. When a motherfucker is caught on 4K camera or is caught on 4K audio and they still say, where's the paperwork? Fuck the paperwork. We seen the visual. We seen you. We heard you. They say all that about Gunna, and that was the fucked up part, though. See, I hope and pray you subscribed already, bro. Hit the subscribe button so anytime we go live, you can pull up. A touch. Make sure you hit the subscribe button too, bro. You family as well, man. We just in here having a good convo. So where the audio at produced, it's all over the goddamn internet. Hold on, I got you. Touch. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. See money. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, y'all, so we locked in first, man. Hold on, I got you. Everywhere, yeah, that shit everywhere. Cool. Copy, I got you, bro. Great combo. Yeah, hell yeah, listen, bro. We family over here, so we don't do the extra, what I said. We just rap, kick it, cool, and we like to have good combo, bro. Iron sharp and on, so make sure everybody locked in. They asked him to talk is the whole crazy part and could have told him he did not want to talk to, spoke voluntarily. Damn, for real? All right, let's see. I'm already subscribed. That's why I opened up the app. You popped up. LOL. Oh shit, no question. Yeah, bro, that was crazy. I'm trying to pull it up now though. Touch.
It's more than an SUV. See what I'm talking about, y'all? See, we not about the world just disrespect. Little Wayne showing what fools are being in the game. There's, hold on, bro. And ran this one more time. There's a tool. Pay attention.
Alright.
Attention.
Alright, hold on, Touch. Here we go.
We can't pick and choose. Pay attention.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking damn shot at this nigga tour bus.
He said this nigga done shot at this nigga tour bus. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm from Atlanta. I was in Atlanta. He was in New Orleans. So now you have placed a person, you have placed the individual at a location. Then you just verbally and clearly stated this man shot that man tour bus up. Those words came out of his mouth. You said another man shot at another man's tour bus. That could be an attempted M1, an assault with a deadly. That could be broken down into several different charges if he's found guilty off of your verbal wording. Thugger is a biological brother. Oh, man.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck damn shot at this nigga tour bus. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't know. I ain't finna. This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans.
Crazy, man. That's Beachfield, bro. What? I went to Beachfield. I didn't know you was from Athol. Yeah, I'm from Wood G. Athol. Athol, the Old Frederick, the Beachfield. We right there. You know what's up, baby. That zone 29. Got to love it. You know that. Where my dog Touch go? Touch, where you at? My aunt used to live up Hilton. Oh, come on, man. You know that's home team. Rest in peace to my Doug Toddy, man. Free E, free oatmeal, man. Free the guys, man. You heard me. Lord Stefan, man. Free the men. You heard me? Free my boys, man. And that's crazy, too. That whole little zone. Young Thug always trying to act hard, telling. And it's crazy, though, Mix, because it's like you acting hard while wearing a skirt is ridiculous. You acting hard while wearing a dress and a mini skirt is ridiculous. Oh, that's hard, y'all. I ain't know it was going to do that. Okay, so each color take over. That's hard. Let's rock with this one for a minute. Every nigga from Irvington can rumble. Man, come on, man. You know what's up, man. Lord Eddie, Lord David, Daytwan, Jody, me, Nick, we, E, motherfucking Cuffy, motherfucking D, all of us, man. Doo-doo butt, big head, Lowe's, Breath, Rasta, Ma, man, Big Twan, Corey. Man, come on, man. We raised nothing but gladiators, man. That's because we had to come up like that. And what I mean by gladiators mean, no, we're not going to win every fight, but we're going to fight every time. That's what a gladiator is. You ain't just going to point pick. You ain't going to let a man do whatever he want to do to you. You going to stand up for what you believe in. A man not going to win every fight, but he going to fight every time. Fighting not about winning. It's about getting your point across. It's about letting a person know, man, you're not just going to do what you want to do to me and ain't going to be no repercussions. Ready for 2026, man. 2026 is going to be full of blessings, prosperity, wealth, great religion, man. Great, listen, man. 2026, we dominating, bro. We ready to finish out this 2025 already with our foot on the gas. But the top of 2026 and all through 2026, we dominating, bro. We dominating. Bro, I say what I say because I've been in the feds. I did 8 straight in a USP, and I seen niggas throwing dirt on other niggas' name. Oh, no question. You know what it is, but you and see, you being in the feds, you already know that Fed law. It's a paperwork game. That paperwork is your driver license, and of course a nigga gonna try to throw smut, but even in the feds, you know the Atlanta call. If they would have got worried about that, you already know what it is. Even to go talk to a fucking CO, you need 2 people. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to go talk to a CO, you got to have somebody with you, the partner system, so a motherfucker can verify what you said to them, so a motherfucker can make sure you ain't saying nothing slick. When you go holler at SIS, you go get right up for a shot or a ticket. Motherfuckers is counting, man, how long you was in there. If all of us is telling them we ain't got no rap, fuck y'all, it shouldn't take more than 30 seconds. So motherfuckers is in they cell. From the moment you go in, niggas is counting down. So if Thug would have went in there for 2 hours, you don't think the Atlanta call would have said, man, what the fuck you was in there talking to them peoples about? They would, without question, the Atlanta call would have pressed them like, why the fuck is you talking to SIS for 2 hours, yo? Why the fuck is you talking to the investigators and interrogators for 2 hours, my nigga? Facts, you need 2 people. Facts, don't go holler at SIS by yourself. Not at all, because you need a witness to verify what the fuck you said. Because you might have said, man, I told the bitch ass nigga I need some toilet paper. But he might say, man, listen, he might be trying to play mind games, come out and tell the car, yeah, boy, your boy Johnson was up there letting me know where them knobs are. Don't get comfortable. Now you got a bitch ass nigga in the car that already don't like you. He know the bitch ass CO line, but guess what? Now he ready to push the narrative so other motherfuckers can think the same way. So now they can turn and move on you. Whole time you ain't had nobody go with you. So the first time you get out of line, now they like, man, shit, we might as well go in and, man, send him up top. He already was talking to the CO. Now he got the drugs. Ain't trying to break niggas in. Whole time you ain't never talked to no fucking CO about nothing illegal. And yeah, you got the drugs, but you ain't trying to just give niggas that's trying to get high nothing because you trying to make some money. But now they running the whole okie doke and shit. So that shit just come with a bunch of fucking problems. You're on a bunch of finesse games, a bunch of half-ass con. The shit be phony. You must have been in the spot before. You know my structure. I ain't never been to the feds, but I'm a vet. I got uncles. Man, listen, my father just came home for the feds. You feel what I'm saying? I got uncles that did time in the feds and in the state. I got an uncle who had life, gave back. He did 23 years on a life bid in the state. He did 23 years, gave that shit back, went home for 4 years, caught 10 years with the feds, did that, came back home. Now we just doing this 1-2. Father just came from the feds. You heard me? My little brother running through the state right now, just worked his way from motherfucking Dorsey, run all the way up to motherfucking WCI, stabbing 2 COs, hit 3 Crips, and he was a Crip, got into it with the Bloods. Like, my bloodline be different. That's why I be so laid back, cordial, and calm. Start the fitness shit. I go to the gym 3 times a day, you heard me? I make a workout video every day. It just be hard, because sometimes I be just so focused on the fucking workout, I forget to fucking hit record. That's what I need to get more tightened up on, like remembering to record. Because by the time I remember the workout already done, I be like, shit, I don't want to give a phony video because now I'm tired at the end of the workout. But come on, I gets my money though for sure. You feel me? Yeah, I definitely get definitely gets it in. I definitely get it in. And my baby texted me. I've been in there. I gotta start running. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. See, come on, man. Get that money, get that bump. You heard me? Definitely get that money, get that bump, man. Just, you know what I'm saying, keeping the fitness game, man. Fitness, health is wealth, bro. And I love how the fitness is catching that wave, because I'm a person that love to work out. I love fitness. I love health. I love knowledge. So shit like this, man, to see the world really caught up in the health journey, the ones that's really genuinely into that shit, man, that shit is a blessing. I love that shit. Of course, you got people that's bluffing, just want attention. They gonna act like they in the gym, go for a week and then fall off again. They wanna act like they going to the gym to take a picture, then leave the gym, go get a 20 count of buffalo wings. So, you know, really do that shit, bro, and do it the right way, man. Treat yourself, you feel me? Not only is it about working out, but it's about your diet. It's about working out is not just about getting big. It's about being mentally strong. It's about doing something that you don't want to do. It's about putting your body through intense pain and receiving delayed gratification, because the results don't come instantly. They come over time. So learning that delayed gratification is better than instant gratification. That's the mental fight that I go through with working out as well. But we gonna get into that, man. But listen, I love y'all, man. Let's get up out of here. We done rocked and rolled for about an hour or so. I love y'all, man. You heard me. V-Mall family, make sure everybody hit the like button, hit the share button, hit that subscribe button, so every time we go live, everybody can pull up. If you haven't already tuned into that video we dropped tonight and also the night before, I love y'all. Follow us on IG, stories_with V, TikTok, One Stories with V, whether you catch this video live now or later on. V-Mall for life, man. Salute to them V-Mall point guards. Let's get them. Let's go. Y'all have a blessed one. See y'all tomorrow.